Hi, my name's Joe.
Hi, my name's Michaela, and welcome to Give Us Traditions. Today we are at A.O Archery with Andy Owney.
Andy Owney here at A.O Archery has a 30 target outdoor range. Just absolutely awesome for the bow hunter and a competition shooter. He also has an indoor target range up to around 25 yards. We shoot competition inside and outside here at Andy's.
A.O Archery has all kinds of equipment. It's an archery pro shop, and it's got all the equipment for a bow hunter and a competition shooter.
Here at A.O Archery, we tend to turn around and, come here and just really see what Andy's got. I figure today he's got some really cool stuff. So why don't you come inside with us and see what he has. Hi, today we're here at A.O Archery with Andy Owney. Andy, thanks for letting us come in here and videotape you and find out more about your shop. We're really wanting to find out more about the ins and outs of an archery shop and a pro shop that would be even better. We want to know more about the equipment, arrows, bows, everything that we can find out from you today. It'd be absolutely awesome.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Do you have lessons available?
Yes, we do. Actually, with A.O Archery, I'm a certified archery instructor. I paid Bernie Pellerite big money to get certified, which I have this piece of paper over there to tell everybody that. Lessons, it kind of varies on the price of lessons, so everybody asks that question. If you buy the equipment from me, when you purchase that bow, you will learn how to shoot that bow before you leave. I don't charge for that. That's part of buying the bow. You will be sighted into 20 yards out there. If you buy the equipment somewhere else and you bring it to me, it could be pretty expensive. And I'm not saying that to get you to buy the product off me. I'm just saying if I got to make it fit you, I won't try to teach you how to shoot a bow that doesn't fit you. Because you're going to be paying me 50 bucks an hour for lessons for the rest of your life. Because you'll never be able to shoot it because it doesn't fit you. So I suggest buy equipment that's going to fit you. Or, I can adjust your equipment to make it fit you. We get that a lot from a lot of shops, guys. Buy a bow at a shop and they come in here, it's 3 inches too long for a draw length because the retail shops are all about, yeah, this will work for you. That's what they got on the shelf. I don't do that here. I'm real picky.
Now, as we told the folks back home, we were outside just a little bit ago, and we told them that you had a 30 target outdoor range. You've got an indoor range. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we use the indoor range mostly during the winter or rainy days, and here in Ohio we get a lot of rainy days.
Yes, we do.
Lately we haven't, but yeah, we have an indoor range. You can shoot 20 yards where we do spots. We do indoor 3D. We do tournaments and stuff like that. Outside we have practice bags out to 45 yards, and we have a 30 target 3D range set up on the property. We have a little bit of everything.
So we're
it's not all just about it's not all just about hunting here. I mean, we do target archery more than we do hunting here. When it comes to shooting a bow, you need to shoot it year round. You're going to spend that kind of money on it, you might as well use it.
I agree. So, I've already went through a set of limbs with you, to be honest. So.
And wear them out. So
what's the criteria for setting up a bow for a man or a woman?
There's a lot to it. I mean, like I said, I'm real picky. Usually when it comes to setting a bow up, when you purchase a brand new bow, it usually takes me approximately an hour because I want that bow to be set up to you naturally. One of the tricks that I do that a lot of people don't do is when I have you draw a bow back after getting draw measurements and setting that bow to that draw length, is I have you draw it back with your eyes closed. Set your anchor points because that's natural. I don't like when somebody draws a bow back and they got to tilt their head down to find a peep sight, or they got to tilt their head backwards and stuff like that, because you're not going to do that naturally. You want to be able to draw it back, get anchored in that thing, and be able to get that shot off. You don't want to rush things. And a lot of people, their muscles start reacting and they're holding the bow back for 15 seconds. So if that bow's set up naturally for you, it's a lot easier to shoot one.
That's awesome. And for you guys that are watching this, and anybody that's even thinking about getting into archery, get in with your archery. Just get in with an archery shop, pro shop. Come down here and visit Andy. I've been coming to Andy for around 3 years now. I've went through a set of limbs on one of my bows already with him. He ordered it, he set it up, and I was good to go. I was out shooting on the range and shooting pretty decent with him right after that. So, I mean, really get in here, really get to know, get a good relationship with them. Make sure that you're asking the right questions. Andy always tells me there's not a dumb question unless I'm asking it. So
it's never a dumb question. Just usually dumb answers.
That's right. Well, hey, let me ask you this: what is a cost-effective bow that's going to take me down all the way down range? okay, for 2 or 3 years, okay, or for a new bow hunter, you know?
It's a lot of ways of looking at that. Some guys say they're going to have that bow for 5 or 6 years. I don't know too many people that keep a bow for 5 or 6 years nowadays. They're usually updating every 2 or 3 years.
Right.
If you're going to get use out of it, and I mean shooting that thing during the springtime, not just hunting season, because most of the average guys that's really hunting, they're going to hunt maybe 20 days out of the year. Most of those people, you know, will put in a few hours and stuff like that during the spring and the summer to shoot the bow. But a lot of people just pick that bow up during hunting season, and you'll see them come in here right around the first of hunting season and say, hey man, I need a new string for my bow. When's the last time you had it out? I ask them, you know. Well, last November. It's like, wow, okay, get that thing out and shoot it. So, you know, cost efficiency on a bow, if you're going to use it, it doesn't matter what you spend on it.
Right.
Okay. Everybody makes a good bow. There ain't a bad bow company out there. It's just what fits you. Now, what I try to get the guys when they walk through the door is, how much money do you want to spend? You know, gives me a ballpark figure of what they want to look at, and I'll show them what they can offer or what I offer in that price range. With some of the bow companies now, it doesn't matter if it's Bear, it doesn't matter if it's PSE, or it doesn't matter if it's Foyt or some of the other companies out there. Everybody makes a bow in a good price range. If you're going to use it, spend as much money as you possibly can afford. Don't refinance your house to buy a bow, and some of those things you can. But if you're going to use it, it doesn't matter what you spend. But, you know, PSE offers a bow for $400. By the time you get it set up with good accessory stuff, you have about $600-700 in it. That's actually a great bow. Right. That's about average of your hunter. But if you're going to use it during the summer to 3D shoot and target shoot and shoot spots with it, hey, it's fine to jump up there to that $800-900 strip bow that you'll have $1,300 into it set up. But if you can't afford it, stay with the $400 price range bows. Right. Buy what you can afford.
Right. Yeah. And that's the big thing about hunting and whatnot that me and Michaela do a lot of times, is that we're trying to educate people that, you know, just because you go out and buy a $200 or $300 bow and you think, oh man, this thing's awesome. Well, if you competition shoot like me and my daughter and even Andy, we shoot probably, what, a good 1,000 arrows by the second, third month in, you know?
I probably shoot 40 to 50,000 shots a year.
Well, see, I mean, that's just a lot to be putting through a cheap bow.
I try to wear them out. Usually you can't, but I try to wear them out, because if you're going to spend that kind of money, you want to get some shots out of it. Yeah.
Right, and I agree with that. I mean, one of the things that we do at home is we actually shoot bows in the evenings when I get home from work, or when we're not, you know, doing our food plots or whatnot. So, you know, we'll sit there and actually shoot, and we'll probably shoot over 100 arrows a piece, and it's for dishes. Who's going to do the dishes that night? So, and I say I win most of the time. Well, okay. Half the time. Anyways, hey.
I don't believe it.
Hey, what are your hours?
11 to 8. I'm 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday.
Okay.
The 3D range is open 7 days a week. Come on out. I got a box on the front. Drop your money in the box and go from there. One of the things here at A.O Archery offers the 3D range that I talked about earlier. We have 30 targets set up. We're running McKenzie targets out here right at the moment. We offer deals $260. Okay.
Is that for a month or a
whole year?
Okay.
Okay. Or a lot of places charge you $50 a year to be a member, and then they charge you half price, and they have 5 or 6 3D shoots a year. We offer 365 days out of the year, so you can come out anytime you want. That's $260. You never pay a dime on top of that. Okay. The following year, it drops down to $200, and that's going to be that way as long as I can afford it.
So, and then, you know, what I've noticed in the last 3 years is I've always got, if not brand new targets, I mean really, really good targets. I mean, how do you keep them like that?
I go bankrupt every year to do that. They're expensive, but you know what? Like I said, I shoot myself. My customers, which most of them are real good friends of mine and stuff like that, and everybody that walks in there usually becomes a friend of mine. I expect to have the best. If I look at it that I don't enjoy it, I don't think the customers are going to enjoy it. So it's worth it to me to spend the money.
Okay. All right. Well, and the thing is you'll come out here, and it's what during the week then? If you want to shoot every time you shoot, it's
$10 each time you come out.
Okay.
A lot of the clubs have actually went up to 12 to $15. I'm still staying at the 10. I don't know if we're going to leave it at that price range. It depends on what the targets are. They're talking about now going to some another target company.
Okay.
You know, that's going to cost another $15,000 to put those targets out here,
right.
If not more. You know, it's pretty expensive sport when you get into this stuff, especially for the owners. But like I said, you got to enjoy it.
Right.
You know, and it makes it worthwhile to me.
And the good thing about coming here and having all this readily available, I mean, of course you got to support your local archery shop. That is the key for, you know, us in hunting, because I can't just go down to the local Walmart, or I can't always get to some of the bigger chains to get what I want. You know, if I want arrows, or, you know, I actually shoot PSE arrows, so I mean, those PSE arrows, I can't just go down to a local Walmart and pick those up.
PSE is one of my favorite arrows, especially when it comes to hunting. They make probably one of the best durability-wise arrows, and their prices on their arrows are less than any company out there, and they make just as good of arrow. That was one of the first things I got when I first opened up, because I would go to shops and could not get them.
Right.
So I made sure I could get them, because I'm a dealer of them now, and I keep a wide variety of stock.
And the other things, just on top of just arrows, I mean, just sights. I mean, you can't buy some of the sights that we have bought from you.
No. I mean, when it comes to pro shops, there's a lot of things that pro shops get that box stores can't get. We can get anything that they can get. They just can't get what we can get.
That's right.
And there's a big difference between Pro Series and retail versions, but the price range ain't that much of a difference.
And that's the good thing. Folks back home, just remember that when you're coming out here and you're looking for this and that, and you're just trying to find mid-range stuff, and you're going to the local Walmart, or you're going to one of the local big retailers, think about coming to one of your archery shops. I've been to quite a bit of them. And it wasn't just for, I'm going to leave Andy here at A.O. It was just, I wanted to see the prices, because I know that Andy's been reasonable, more than reasonable with me on just about all my prices here lately. And even before, when I first got here, the thing is that he's got a good selection here, and I just would, you know, hope, you know, look at the bottom of your screen, there'll be a number down there for A.O Archery, and we'll, you know, get to, you know, shooting here soon, hopefully, if you guys show up. So, and remember, take a small child or a youth out hunting, no matter what you get. It doesn't matter if you're taking them hunting, fishing, camping, whatever. You know, you see a service member, you know, shake his hand and tell him thanks. So God bless, and we'll see you guys later.
Good night and God bless. Thanks for watching.